Hey, it's Morgan coming to you from Highland Cycles. Thank you so much for joining me for the Death March video. We had an absolute blast, ton of fun, ton of pain and suffering also. Let me start by saying there's no way to capture what it's like to ride 212 miles in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado on a video camera. At least not with a GoPro and limited time. We didn't have a film crew, it was just me. So I did my best. We had some camera malfunctions early, so I didn't get a ton of the early trails. I didn't get a ton of night riding. I did our best, like I said. 4 batteries and a big SD card. But I hope you guys like this. If you do, please subscribe to this channel because we're going to be putting out a ton of content based on this ride. We were testing a bunch of equipment. This is the best way to test things, is get out in the real world. I know there's a ton of channels out there that are all shiny, happy, cool, highly produced, really cool stuff, and they're doing great jobs. But when I watch their riding, I wonder how much they're really testing it. So I put things through a gnarly test because, first of all, I'm not that great a rider and I crash a lot, so we can tell if it holds up to crashing. Also, I love riding hard stuff. I love riding all day long, and the stuff I use has to hold up to that. So if you want to check out all that stuff that's coming, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you know when those are coming. Quick rundown on the things we were testing. We tested probably the biggest unknown was the Tusk Recon hybrid tire. I paid full boat for that thing. They did not send it to me, so you're going to get an absolute 100% honest opinion of that tire. Kate's Real Food helped sponsor the ride by giving us some bars. So the Wolf Enduro Answer Ops Fest, tested that thing. It's now got a whole bunch of miles on it. Like I said, spoiler alert, I'm not sending it back. I'm going to buy it from them. We were also testing Adventure Spec, the Atacama race pants. Never worn anything from Adventure Spec before. I hadn't actually tried them on other than just like in the shop with no gear on, no knee pads or knee braces or anything like that. I put them on and wore them for 212 miles, and you'll have to wait and see what that's all about. They also gave me a rain jacket to test. It didn't rain on us, but we did wear it for some of the cold weather. Test that. As always, I'm running Nitro Platinum mousses. They did help us out with those. So I'll give a full review of that. I mean, you guys already know what I feel about mousses. Now with 212 more miles on the Platinum mousses, I was running a Bridgestone M59 up front, just so you know. We all know how much I like that tire. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Let's start with talking about how we started this thing off. It's the morning of the Death March. It's 5:30. It's time to get up, make some coffee, make some breakfast, and get after this day. 250 miles, here we come. Are you ready?
No, I'm getting ready.
Yeah, there we go.
It's gonna be a great day.
Yes, sir. So the start of the Death March starts right over here at Hartman Rocks, just south of Gunnison, Colorado. 7 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy cold. I think this year it was about 30, 31 degrees. So we leave Hartman's, come through Gunnison, come over here on County Road 10, come up Lost Canyon Road, all the way up here. We get to this Y. Now that's usually where we take off some clothes, stash gloves, things like that, because this whole section right here is crazy cold because you're not doing much, just sitting on a bike. But at this Y, turn right, come down this road, and then you take off on the Beaver McIntyre Trail, which is right in here. And from that Beaver McIntyre Trail, which is a 2-track, like an ATV trail, you come over here and you get on to the Fossil Ridge Trail. All right, now the Death March starts. Fossil Ridge Trail is literally no joke, and it's the first thing we do. Fossil Ridge Trail is no joke. It's a single track, super hard, super tough, lots of rock gardens. Takes probably, I don't know, 45 minutes to go this distance here. You come down into the Gold Creek campground.
Somebody's gonna get wild, but it's gonna be me.
And then we head up the Gold Creek Trail. Gold Creek Trail is actually pretty legitimately tough in sections, a lot of side hill, a lot of steep, loose rocks on it.
All right, Gold Creek Trail. Another tough one. Not too bad, but definitely smart section.
Come down here, hit this road, and we go out here to Taylor Park.
I'm out of touch with the world so much. Somebody's gonna get high and it's gonna be.
From there to there is right at about 51 miles. Then we come up the road towards Tin Cup. Tin Cup is right here. We come up the road towards Tin Cup, but we take a left off the road up this ATV trail, comes up by here and ties into the Timberline Trail. The Timberline Trail is arguably the hardest part of the whole situation. Not like because it's technically the hardest part, but because it's so long and so hard for so many miles.
All right, we're on the Timberline Trail. This is one of the hardest parts of this whole situation. And here comes Justin Monroe. Yeah, buddy. We
You with the Highland cycle?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we see you guys' videos and everything.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, that's me. I started this thing 13 years ago, and it's like every year it gets a little longer, a little harder, but how you doing, Bibbs?
My hands are feeling it already.
Yeah. What about you, Parsons?
Feeling good.
Nice.
Just getting warmed up.
Yeah, just getting warmed up, baby. Just getting warmed up.
This year we had a great run. The weather was perfect. The conditions were good. It was a little dusty for sure, but nothing was super slick with water, so that was huge. Really, really, really nice thing. Come down here, about halfway point is Texas Lakes.
Cause that's a badass picture, Parsons.
Come up this road for a little ways and we turn off, and this is from here to here is the real deal. No messing around. Technically hard, relentless, side hill craziness from here all the way to the pie plant town site.
We are about the halfway point of Timberline Trail, and this is where it gets hard. I'm gonna go see if I can't catch those boys. I'm in the back of the line right now. tastes good. Yeah.
From there, come down the road to Pie Plant, then you get on the main Taylor River Road, the upper Taylor River Road, come up here, turn up the Rocky Brook Road, which goes over to the Spring Creek Reservoir eventually, but we come up and get on the Star Trail. We take the Star Trail, goes all the way up, about 8 miles of pretty tough riding.
Listen to that 250 run. This thing is bone stock. No high compression, nothing. McCooney carburetor jetted right. Oh man, this thing runs so good. Oh, this part sucks. Might as well keep going. It ain't that far.
Comes out on Italian Creek Road. From Italian Creek Road, we come over here, we take a left on the Italian Connector, which is a really fun piece of single track. Pretty flowy, pretty easy, couple little hard sections. Come down here, get a great view of the Spring Creek Reservoir. Get on the Bear Creek Trail. Come over, take that all the way down here to Dead Man's Trail. Come out and come out to the road. We get gas there. Our buddy Eric Hahn was waiting there with gas and food for us. From there, go back up Dead Man's to the top. Come up Reno Ridge. Take Italian Creek Road down to Cement Creek, the Cement Creek Road all the way up to where it ends. Then you climb up Mount Tilton Trail, and this is a little confusing in here, but not when you're on the ground. It's real simple. You take a left to go up to the top of Mount Tilton. Super gnarly hard climb at the top of that. From the top of that, there's a trail, nice single track that goes around, comes up to the Star Pass. And then we come down here, down Brush Creek, the top of Brush Creek, but then we get on to Double Top. Take Double Top all the way down.
Shadows are getting long.
There's one super sketchy, gnarly section off camber with high consequence. I walked my bike because there's no way I was going to fall off of that thing that late in the day. Down here to Walrod Gulch. Walrod Gulch, come down, back to Cement Creek Road. Come up Dead Man's, the switchbacks on Dead Man's, over the back, down, out to gas again. Rosebud Trail up to here, Cement Mountain comes in. From there, it's Cement Mountain / Roaring Judy Trail, and you come up There's a really gnarly, heinous, rocky climb in there. Sorry, don't have any video of that. Camera ran out of batteries. It was late at night climbing that, but trust me, it's hard. Then you come down this road out to the Jack's Cabin Cutoff, come over to the Jack's Cabin Cutoff to Taylor River Road, and from Taylor River Road you go up to 1 Mile Campground, take that road back, come down and out and all the way back home. 212 miles, 15 plus hours of riding. Was a heck of a thing. Oh, the annual Death March is done and finished, and it was one for the books. Absolutely. Official mileage, 212 miles. Gnarly day. Tons and tons of single track. Some roads for sure. It was amazing. We had 12 guys start. One advanced group of 5 took off early because they wanted to get early start on things. The rest of us left at 7. Everybody rode freaking awesome. I mean, everybody rode brilliantly. No problems all day. The only 2 people who bailed were my buddy Rob and Eric. Rob's light quit working as the sun was going down, so we tried fixing it. Couldn't figure out how to get it dialed in fast enough. So he just took the highway out. Eric went with him because he was getting pretty tired. We had one other guy who got lost, so he didn't get quite all the mileage. So three didn't finish. Everybody else did great. My group was definitely the slowest, partially because of me. I turned into a crash machine towards the end of it, and I was getting so tired. I just could not hold on and could not keep the bike upright. I just kept making mistakes, but managed to get through all the really hard stuff without any problems, and the bike did awesome. All the gear I had on did great. I'm not going to go into that right now. We're going to do full reviews on all the stuff that I wore. We had Adventure Spec, Kate's Real Food, Wolf Enduro, New Tech, the Nitro Mooses, all sponsored this thing. They did a great job. Everything did awesome. Gear was great. Giant thanks to Eric Hahn for coming out and being our SAG guy. He drove around and hung out waiting for us at all the gas stops, making sure we had food and water and gas everywhere we needed it. It was just brilliant. We had a really good time. Honestly, everybody's attitude was great. No one broke down. Another year in the books. Super stoked. This is the 12th one of these, and hands down the longest one. Just absolutely an epic day. Would really appreciate if you guys subscribe. We're going to have a ton of content coming out of this ride, so if you don't want to miss any of it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn that little notification bell on so you know when we do new videos. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. We do this for you guys. I'm trying to get the stoke up for dirt bikes and dirt biking, whether it be racing, just trail riding, epic long adventures like this, whatever. I just want to get people out riding and having fun, spreading the gospel of 2 wheels. We're only here for a little while. Might as well have a good time, and I can't think of a better way to have a good time than on a dirt bike. Our group was out for 15 and a half hours, so we left just as the sun was coming up and came back way after it got dark. Guys, have an awesome day. Spread the gospel of 2 wheels. Spread positivity and joy in the world. And, yeah, no matter what you do, I don't care if you got to take time off of work. I don't care if you got to find time, make time, get up early, whatever. Find time to ride your dirt bike!